This is a platform that the Burundians themselves want to tell their own story. And by telling our own story, we believe that Burundi is a country in motion, is a country in positive spirit, and in a country in the way of development. So far, we've worked with different partners. We've worked with different partners, including the Kafo Foundation in Uganda. We've worked with Centum Learning in Nairobi, and we've gone also to work with Google through a program called Digital Skills for Africa, where we've been able to train more people on digital skills and online opportunities. We've tried to show people, how young people especially, how they can create successful businesses online. And with these partners, we've been able to work to outreach to different countries. The S.A.Y African Youth was one of the ambassadors of the Google program in Burundi, in Rwanda and DRC, where we also interacted with different young people from the different countries in training them and in showing them how to run businesses online. But in terms of sponsors and partnership, the S.A.Y African Youth Campaign is still working on an independent level. We're still trying to strike good partnerships that can help us even to go more deeper in the country and into the region, so that we can be able to empower more young people, so that we can be able to do more work of empowering young people to unleash their full potential. When it comes to Burundian technology, I believe that if we look at the statistics, if we look at the way things are going, it is true to say that Burundi is an upcoming in technology, not very developed, but in a good way, in a process of coming out into technology, because right now Burundi has the cheapest internet network. The internet is good. We have the 4G coverage, and also we have the broadband system, which is being implemented in Burundi, that will help to speed up the internet and also create the access of internet to be easily accessible to people from within the upcountry, so that they can be able to access the internet. So I believe in technology, Burundi is doing a good step. We have the Burundi backbone system, BBS, which is really working with the internet connection, with the fiber internet, with the fiber optic internet connection that is covering the whole of the country. And then we have the different bodies, the Ministry of Technology, that is also working very closely with us, the S.A.Y African Youth Campaign. We're really working very closely with the Ministry of Youth, Post and Telecommunication, which is very inspired and motivated in trying to develop the technological coverage and innovation in Burundi. We've worked with them even in organizing the Burundi Digital Entrepreneurship Summit, which helped in developing the technology, in trying to reframe the terms of technology in Burundi, and trying to encourage more young people to come into technology through robotics, through digital business, through innovation, and through digital entrepreneurship. I believe that one of the problems that we're really facing is the mentality of the people who don't yet understand the power of technology, people who don't see the importance of technology. We have a lot of people who don't even understand to what level the world has gotten into and how fast technology is covering. And when we look at the statistics, we see that today we have over 4 billion people that are connected to the internet every day, and this is one factor that we're trying to push into Burundi, to try to change the mentality so that people can understand. And then with this, we've been able to work also with the Ministry of Youth, Post and ICT in trying to change the mentality through trainings in universities, through trainings in churches, through trainings in different youth organizations, where we try to train them on the power of technology and how the world is becoming digital and why young people should embrace technology. So apart from the challenge of mentality, we also have the challenge of sponsors, venture capitalists, people that want to invest in young people, because I believe I have interacted with many young people who have innovative ideas into technological revolution, but then the capital, the investment, we really don't have that channel of where young people can access those funds to support them in order to develop their innovations. But I believe with the government of Burundi, through the Ministry of Youth, is also working on a youth bank that we believe maybe shall be able to solve this issue. So among the challenges also we have is some of the interior areas, most discrete areas in the up countries don't have enough coverage of the internet. and we believe that is one of the limiting factors. And we believe that also some tools of internet are still very expensive on the local market, and we believe that maybe if these things become accessible and affordable to people, then it shall really help in the development of the technological sector in Burundi. I believe through some news that we've had, we believe that the government is working through a bank. I will not be able to confirm when the bank will be there. I think the government will be in a better position to talk about that. But I believe from the news we've had, there's a bank being developed that is aimed at helping young entrepreneurs in Burundi run their businesses. And but some of the steps that we've seen already happening is like we've had the API, which is the Agency of Investment Promotion in Burundi, has really facilitated young people. I believe for now in Burundi, if you want to open a business, it just takes you less than 24 hours and you have your business, you have all the documents set. So I believe the government is also doing enough. We truly appreciate the level of what it's doing, but we believe that it can even do more if we open up ways of supporting young businesses, if we open up doors for young entrepreneurs to be able to access financial support and credit systems, then I believe that yeah, that will be very good. But I believe for the bank, I think the government will be in a better position to give the exactitudes of it. The Burundi Digital Entrepreneurship Summit was the crown of what we did with young people in the 3 different countries, in Burundi, Rwanda and DRC, where we trained them on digital entrepreneurship and online opportunities. And this was to crown the whole event and bring together those entrepreneurs that have been able to start their businesses, to bring together the different stakeholders, the banks, the network operators, to bring together the government officials, to bring together private and public sectors, so that we may be able to see how to bridge the gap of technological divide in Burundi, because that is also one of the challenges we're facing. So the Burundi Digital Entrepreneurship Summit was a summit that was meant to bring people together in order to showcase the opportunities, the digital opportunities that are now available for young people, and what steps young people are taking already into exploiting these opportunities. But not also only that, but also to see what are the challenges they are facing and how best we can approach these challenges in order to open this new sector that can assure us to create more employment opportunities for young people. So the Burundi Digital Entrepreneurship Summit was held on the 31st of August 2018 and brought together people from 6 countries. We had a delegation from Ghana, we had a delegation from Belgium, we had a delegation from Kenya, from Uganda, from Burundi, and from the DRC that came together, and we were talking about digital entrepreneurship. And what happened in this time, we were able we gave an opportunity for different platforms, such as the e-isoko.com, such as Tanganyika Links, such as Ndakira.net, such as M-Sender, and other platforms that were able to display what they're doing as digital entrepreneurs, as technological revolution, things that are coming to help the consumers and the suppliers to have a better relationship, and also to help the public and the private sectors. And I believe with the Digital Entrepreneurship Summit, we got a lot of support from the government through the Ministry of Youth, Post and ICT, who also came for supporting the summit. And also we had the principal advisor to the President of Burundi in charge of telecommunication, who's Ambassador Willy Nyamitwe, who also was a very good support for us and helped us to be able to accomplish all this. And after this, we got to interact with different people, and we had some list of recommendations that came up, which was mainly that Burundi is one of the countries that we don't have a digital incubator system, and as a recommendation, we were recommended to bring up a digital incubator, a digital business incubator, which will be able to incubate young businesses, young innovators, because we saw that many people in Burundi, many young people have innovative ideas, but then the problem is that where do they go with those ideas? So which means once they come up with that idea, innovative idea, technological, people in the community don't understand it, and once they start discouraging them, because they don't have a channel of where they can go to showcase their innovation, they tend to fail and they give up on it. But we believe with the digital business incubator, those innovative ideas, those creative ideas can come there, and then they can express their innovations, they can showcase what they want to do, and then they will get specialists that will help them to develop that thing and that idea. But then for the summit, we really counted it a success, being one of the first episodes to ever happen in Burundi. We were able to bring in 6 countries, and we had the government that was there, we had the private sector that were there, we have different embassies that were represented in the summit, and we believe that it was a success. And we believe that from that, the steps that we've taken in order to help the recommendations to come in and order to work on them, we're still working on them, pushing for support and pushing for good, for people who can still help us to achieve those. I believe that for investment, what I might say is that Burundi is one of the countries that I believe in East Africa right now, where the ground is still very pure and very good for investment. And Burundi, through the API, is also doing a lot in promoting a good environment for investment. And I believe that for investors, I just would like really to welcome them and say, the youths of Burundi, we are ready, and we're really looking forward to working with people from different countries so that we may be able to develop some of the innovative and some of the things that are happening in Burundi. So we call upon investors, we call upon sponsors, we call upon all people who want to support, especially the Burundian youths, to come in, and we shall be very grateful. I believe a positive Burundi is a key stakeholder and a revolutionary platform that will really help to diversify and to change the mentality of people on the take of Burundi. I believe Burundi is a very positive country with a lot of resources, with a lot of potential, with a lot of vision and power, with a lot of spirit of patriotism and the spirit of development. And I believe the Positive Burundi platform is a good platform that aims to showcase what Burundi is all about, the real energy of Burundi. And this is a platform that the Burundians themselves want to tell their own story. And by telling our own story, we believe that Burundi is a country in motion, is a country in positive spirit, and in a country in the way of development. Wherever you are, Burundian, maybe watching us right now, I just want to say thank you. And you should know the value of being a Burundian. Personally, I love Burundi. I am a Burundian, and I am proud to be Burundian.